We want to welcome in Hilton Head Mayor John McCann to discuss a lot of things you guys have got going on this fall. It's a busy time of the year, and you don't even have to run for re-election. I mean, and you're still staying busy, keeping it going. Let's just kind of do it by issue. Kind of tell us where we are as we update things heading into November. 278 corridor. Where are we there?
Well, let's start back with the important news up front. Aaron Judge now has 60 home runs.
I was going to do this at the end, but okay.
And he's working on 61. Yeah. I think he'll do it in Canada this week in Toronto.
Does he get it to 62?
I think when he gets 63. Past 61, he'll run.
Then he'll run.
Sure, I think he will. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You heard it here first.
But he's just a perfect example of a model of a great baseball player and a community leader, and he deserves all this notoriety that he's getting.
And then he'll come to Hilton Head for a vacation and might still get elected mayor himself.
Absolutely, he'll be on vacation, yeah.
Right, you got to have him there.
And then the other thing is the weather.
Yeah.
You know, people are playing the weather down. It's going to be only a rainstorm. We should always be prepared for a hurricane. Whether we get this one or don't get this one, we should always be prepared. You should always have a destination or a friend you're going to visit when the governor tells you to get out of town. You should also have a second way of getting there, not just one primary route, because you don't know what's going to be backed up along the way. And you should look at the getaway as kind of like a mini vacation. You know, make something out of it, go to a place you want to go and that you haven't been in a while or that you have fond memories of along the way. But the hurricanes are very, very serious.
Sure.
And we should take it as being serious. And we've been very blessed this year. And I hope to be blessed the rest of the year.
Yeah, okay, get us through it a week at a time.
No, but it's...
Let's get through it. All right, back to 278.
Yes. We have rewritten our Memorandum of Understanding and sent it to the County Council. They will vote on it tonight.
Okay.
Their meeting, I think tonight, is in Ladies Island. It's at the regular place. If they approve it, it will go on. It will be signed by all parties. If they don't, there's an issue. I mean, it's just, we've kind of negotiated everything away. There's an issue. There's an email that came out over the weekend from Senator Davis with a couple concerns in there. We can't go over there yet because he hasn't made the email public. Not even the council has it. But he's going to go to the county council meeting tonight. I just think it's time. You know, we can work through the rest later on. We need the letter out there. And we need to keep moving on what's happening.
Well, the county has certainly kind of stressed that, in fact, to the point of pushing a little bit lately. And to keep it moving sounds like it would be in everybody's best interest.
It would be.
All right. The Mid-Island tract, you guys talked about it, have been talking about it. You've heard back again from the consultants. What are they saying? Are we building fountains yet?
No, we refined most of it, what they want. They refined the waterways, and they talked about different things that have to be repaired and taken care of there. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be expensive, but it'll be paid for over years. It's not going to be a this year expense. It'll be paid for over a lot of years. It is definitely a passive park. It is definitely beautiful. And you know, besides for the park, the whole idea is to regenerate the whole area there. Mm-hmm. I mean, when you look at North Ridge Plaza, it needs a little work, and Sea Turtle Marketplace never got finished. Mm-hmm. Port Royal is changing a little. I went to the opening of a new restaurant there Saturday night.
You say Port Royal Plaza seems to be regenerated a little bit, with a number of restaurants.
I went to the restaurant there Saturday night. They're coming along, but the park will jumpstart the whole thing to get a lot of energy back into the community and get us started again.
All right.
It will also do the redistricting and the rezoning for areas from the airport up to Port Royal Plaza.
All right.
And that will allow people to build more units on their property, will allow them to have small businesses on their property. There's a lot of good besides for the park, a lot of good on the outside.
All right. And one other thing I wanted to make sure we hit on, the Affordable Housing Trust has kind of been created. A number of the towns, including Hilton Head, have already joined in, and there are a couple of more that are still going to. Both counties, Jasper and Beaufort County, are likely to get involved. Where's the benefit there for Islanders?
Well, we believe that being part of the regional scene is a benefit no matter what we do.
Okay.
We also believe that there'll be some housing in Beaufort and Bluffton that will provide for the workers that are here. And we'll get something somewhere along the way, but it's to work with your neighbors to get things done It's to work with your neighbors to keep the workforce happy where they are along the way. It's a good project along the way.
Okay.
An excellent project.
2 weeks from now, it could be the Guardians and the Yankees in the second round of the playoffs, and
You know,
it'll be a war.
I think the Guardians did very well this year. But you know, it's going to be the Yankees and the Dodgers when we get to the end.
When you get to the end. Okay.
Yes, Yankees and Dodgers.
All right. Good luck with that. Hilton Head Mayor John McCann, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
We'll see you in a couple of weeks. We'll go.
Absolutely.
We'll have to have a wager of some kind. And
Absolutely. Without a doubt, we could wager your job against mine.
You're not going to have one in a couple of weeks. I'm all good with that.
I'm okay.
All right. Mayor John McCann, we'll be back with more in just a moment.